What's up? What's up? Happy Monday. New week. This is the week we finish check calls. Today's the day. We're done. I'm done working on them. This is the last one. So, yeah, that's the goal today. We're finishing chat calls. Might be kind of a short stream. My goal is basically just to like crush chat calls and then probably be done with streaming for today. And then Wednesday we'll probably start into financials and a lot of that stuff we talked about before. So if you remember, like Friday, we had the list for today of things we got to finish. So that's the goal. Getting through all that. It's really close. It's really close. So excited to move on from chat calls. The kryptonite. I do have a new music playlist going. This is supposedly all DMCA free rock music. I need some rock music today. This week. So we're gonna try it out. See how it goes. I think it's pretty quiet on stream, hopefully, so I don't know. I might get crazy and try to play some Rage Against the Machine later because it's pretty quiet. So we'll see how it goes. I think the stream will just get muted if that happens, and then I just can like turn it off, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Maybe. What else this week? Search carrier, still making some progress on that. I think I'm actually gonna like scope down the version 1 for that project. The scope has kind of like gotten insane. So like I launched that, better search, blah blah blah. I wanted to add a paid tier for API. People are using it, getting value. There's all kinds of things people have been like telling me they want. And I keep adding to the list, and it's like 30 tickets deep now. I'm like, I don't know. That seems like a bit much. So I want to get, I think over the next like week or two, I'm going to build out the premium feature. So you can actually sub for a premium and get API access, yada yada. We'll have 3 tiers basically, like a UI pro tier. So if you just want the UI, just a broker, you just want to use it for searching, blah blah blah, it's all there. It's pretty cheap. I don't know the pricing exactly. I'm looking at maybe 20 bucks, 25 bucks, something like that for the UI. And then offering basically pro plus, maybe it's just pro plus or it's pro plus API. I don't know, but basically a version that is the UI plus API access, and that one's gonna be, I don't know, 40 bucks. I haven't settled yet. Don't hold me to that. Just depends on what that final thing looks like. However, I will say anybody that's in the stream, I'm gonna have discount codes for people. So I'm thinking I'll give like a lifetime discount for anybody that like signs up early. So as long as you get an account, I'll just like grandfather you into like price increases, because there's a lot of things I might add that are going to increase the price, because like it's more data, things I got to hook up. So anybody that's like using the API now, I'm going to hook you in with whatever that ends up being for that V1. As long as you don't like cancel your subscription or whatever, I'll just like, it'll be a lifetime price where you'll just keep it. And then of course we're going to keep pulling in new stuff over time. So that price will go up over time. Like that's just how it works. Not just like at will, like we're going to add new stuff to like make it more valuable, so the price will go up. But anyway, that's kind of what I'm thinking. So I'm trying to get this first version out in the next few weeks. Couple things with that. I'm trying to get the Venn database pulled in, so that's one I've been talking to, I know Eldorado you a little bit about. I've got a Venn database, but it's in SQL Server, like Microsoft SQL Server, and the search carriers database is not SQL Server. So I got to put a process together to migrate that data to Postgres. My plan, search carriers like main back database is Postgres, so surprise, I know, but my thought is do the dump once for all the Venn data, index it, get it all hooked up, match it to all the equipment and search carriers already, so it's really fast to return. Then I can just add that data into the existing endpoints and it'll be quick. And that's millions of rows, right? So that's a ton of data. And then basically if it's not in the database, I'll do a separate lookup out into government APIs or whatever to look up if I don't have it for some reason. And then maybe like every couple months I'll just refresh that database. I'll figure out an automated plan for that. What's the other stuff for that for V1? Let me look really quick. That's one of the big ones. Obviously getting the actual like pro plans hooked up and everything. I got to do that still. Other stuff. Couple more advanced search fields I'm gonna add, so that'll be in there. Like state search and some stuff that people have asked for, so I'll get those hooked in there. Should be pretty quick. Oh, inspection details. I'm gonna have inspection like details. So if you sub to pro, you'll be able to, on that inspection section, like click it, and it's actually gonna pop a modal up that'll be like the report basically. And so you'll actually be able to see like exactly what was the violation, why is it out of service, where was it, all that detail. That'll be pro only though, but I'll get it in there too. That might be it for the pro, like the first version with pro rolling out. I might do crashes too. Oh no, that's not it. There's one more thing. Tracking changes too. I'll have tracking changes in there. So you'll be able to like say track a carrier and then say what you want to track, and then it'll like email you when stuff changes. Is VIN data something that's just accessible where you live? Isn't that incredibly private? VINs are tracked when a vehicle is inspected, so all that is available for commercial carriers. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, actually, VINs are actually not that private. I don't have information about like who owns the car. I just have like, if you give me a VIN, I can tell you like what the make and the model. Like, oh, that's a Honda Accord, or like that's a certain kind of trailer. So that's how it all is. All VINs are actually coded, so you can actually tell looking at a VIN. I don't actually know off the top of my head, but you can tell looking at a VIN based on certain like numbers on the VIN what like the model and make of the vehicle is. So it's just a database with all that information so that people can basically, I can attach detail of like kind of what Eldorado was saying, right? Like with inspections. Right now I just have the VIN. It'll actually be like, this is, you know, some specific trailer brand made in this year, or like this is a truck that came equipped with this engine out of the factory. Here's the year it was made. Basically just add more detail. So it's nothing about like who owns it or anything like that. So yeah, but that'll all be in there. So those are really like the three main things, like inspection detail and crash detail. That'll probably all kind of be in one. VIN data, premium actually working, so you can like do it, and tracking changes. Those are like the big ones. There's other stuff in here, but I think I'm just gonna, we'll add it over time. I'm gonna add stuff that people ask for, you know. A lot of these things were suggestions people made at one point or another, but I don't know that all of them are actually going to be paying customers. So I just want to focus on the things people that are close to the project have asked for to make them happiest. Pair the inspected vehicle with the company it was inspected under. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so one of the things I was thinking about long term, we'll see how far we go with this, but I was thinking it would be cool if search carriers has like the Wikipedia effect. You know, like when you go on Wikipedia and you're like clicking through links and you're just like, it's going and going and going, and you're like, oh, this is connected to this, which is connected to this. I think it would be cool on search carriers to have a similar thing where you can be like, you see like, I don't know, addresses, phone numbers, trucks, stuff like that, and you can like click into them and it takes you to another page that's like, oh, you clicked on this truck, it's this kind of model, click here to see all trucks that are that kind of model, or like I don't know, and just like, okay, click here to see all the carriers that have this kind of truck, and just like everything is like interconnected, and you just kind of like can click forever and go down the rabbit hole. I think that would be cool. So that's not coming out in the next release or anything, but I was just thinking that would be kind of a fun angle for it, I think. But yeah, anyway, that's coming out. Not sure how viable. Oh, let's see. Oh, my chat's freaking out. There you go. That would definitely work. Yeah, I was just thinking it'd be fun, mostly. I was like, what would I want to do? Like, that sounds interesting. I could go down the rabbit hole and be like, end up finding like the 5 companies some guy owns and like a truck that's been across 3 different companies or whatever. Dev said, not sure how viable that would be in this case, but for products I use, I always wish instead of tiers, I can pay directly for certain features. Because I want that one feature that's in the 200 tier. I don't need all the other stuff. Yeah, I agree. So, that's kind of what so that's why I want to kind of offer, I don't want to go too far down that rabbit hole, but I want to offer like just the UI for really cheap for people that just want the UI. And then basically add like a UI plus API package. So if you want the API, you can like pay for like the upgraded tier. And like, yeah, it's like tier 2. I guess you can't just buy the API, but I think it's a pretty reasonable price approach compared to the competition out there, I guess. Enterprise will be per contract, essentially. The downside to, like, pay-as-you-go and, like, sort of, like, that approach that I've seen is that, in my experience last year, our products, we launched basically everything with, like, pay-as-you-go. Like, just pay for the things you want. Like, you just want this feature? You just want this? Like, cool. Just buy those things. And we, like, exclusively, like, we kind of attracted a lot of people that were cheap customers, to be honest. And, like, everything ended up being, like, we just didn't make any money, essentially. Because people just paid, like, bare minimum, and we didn't build enough, like, baseline into the product offering of, like, $100 plus these things. It's just, like, you can just pay for those things. So it's just kind of a fine line to walk a little bit. You got to build in some overhead, make it worth your time. So that's where with search carriers, I'm going with more of, like, a tiered approach rather than just pay what you want, but the pricing's still not crazy, so the limits will be pretty high for the Pro plus API or whatever. They should cover basically anybody that's out there, like, building a project on the weekend or anything. Unless you're, like, a huge brokerage or big tech vendor, should be fine. So we'll see. See how it goes. I have a lot of cool other ideas too, like rolling GraphQL API out and just other stuff like that. But again, that's where, like, that V1, I think this, let's see how many tickets are in here. There's 31 tickets that I put in here. So yeah, I wanna shrink that so we can get this thing out. A lot of other projects I want to work on, and I want to just focus on the ones that are the most helpful. But today, chat call world. What do we got? Let me share my screen. All right. Yeah, so here's what we had. Is late, is truck empty? I think we're gonna add flags, like a load flagging system, or maybe a load status. I don't know. We have states, so maybe not. Maybe it's like flags or tags. I'm gonna do flags. It should be really straightforward. Famous last words. We'll do that last though. But we gotta make the check call reflect immediately. Update the check call forms UI to show, like, the related stops a little bit better. Because right now, I remember it was like we kind of made some assumptions and it wasn't clear. Make the notes an input area. Make the contact autofill. Make the button clean up a little bit. Yeah, condense the styling. So that's the goal for today. I think trying to get that done in the next, like, 2 hours. That's the goal. So we got to lock in. Get this thing done. So we can start into finances tomorrow. We got all this other stuff too. These are small. We'll probably hit these this week too. But yeah, really getting into accounting. Yeah. That's the big thing this week. We're not going to get accounting done this week, but got to get accessorials and stuff cleaned up at least. 2 hours, yeah. 2 hours. By 3:30. Oh, you can't really see my bar, but yeah. Should we start a timer? Can I do that? I could do that, right? Hold on. Oh, let's do it. Hold on. 2 hours, so 120 minutes. Oh, yeah, here we go. Watch me. Watch me. There it is. It's counting down. Let's get to it. Now every second this is, like, taking to load is, like, hurts. That's what I should have titled the stream, is like Monday Hackathon. We're getting chat calls done because we're done with them. Done working on them. Wait, what's different? Oh, I made this nullable. I almost finished this on Sunday, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I was really close. Oh, this should be launched. All right. Watch me. We're doing it. I'm telling you. All right. Shipments. Cool. Pending center checkout. Beautiful. It's just working so nice. We're getting there. Really, we are. All right. What do we got to do? Where am I trying to go? Here we go. All right. Make the notes input a text area. Easy. What is it? Add check call or new check call button. There we go. Note. Text area. This changes, I think. Maybe not. I gotta find a shipment that's not pending. Here we go. Way better. I kind of like the idea of these not being checkboxes, but being toggles. What do you think? I don't know. I just feel like that's probably overdoing it. I do feel like they should be at the bottom, though. Under note. Like this. Yeah. Way better. Alright, done. Check it off. Boom. Make the contact name method detail autofill based on the contact and make contact detail input not required. Okay. So we probably gotta do a couple things here. So let's go create check call. See what this action's doing first. Detail is no longer required, so these are now optional. Yep. Okay. These are already nullable. Okay. Okay. That was good. Now we go back to add check. New check call button. Detail. Where's it at? Detail's already nullable there. That's great. Detail. Is this required? Okay, this might just work. Let's try it. New check call. ETA. Sure, I don't care. Who'd you speak with? Garrett. Oh, we gotta get rid of that. We'll say, sup dog. It's late. Check off. Is not a valid backing up. Okay, so contact method type. I think I know what the issue is here. Which is that we are going. We're trying to do this. Validate from. Validated data. So we need to go. We need to go like this. Actually, maybe we just put it up here to make it cleaner. Contact method equals. Oh, look at that. Doing a great job, AI. No, yeah, it's perfect. Not null constraint. For contact method. Okay, so I changed the migration check call, but I must not have run it. See, this is nullable. So let's Dale, artisan, migrate. Oh, actually. Can I roll back a specific one? Sale, artisan, help, migrate, roll back. Roll back the latest. Can I roll back a specific one? I mean, I guess we can just sail artisan, dev refresh this bad boy. That's my own fault for... that's my own fault for being out of order with the migrations. I need to start making sure that that's running a, migration create instead. Okay. Let's get rid of contact detail. Detail this. There we go. Okay. Spoke with Garrett. Sup, dog. Okay, so that didn't refresh, which we know that's another issue we got. Okay, cool. Yeah, looks good to me. El Dorado, is it helpful to have a dispatcher be selectable on this, so I can pick a driver and a dispatcher for the shipment, or no? Or just a driver? I'm not going to do it right now if it is, but I just had that thought with selecting who you talk to. Don't think so? Okay. Easy enough. Alright, we are now nullable. Updated check call form to show which stop relates to what fields better. Okay. I get that info from the signed Raycon. Okay. I don't know. For optional fields. Okay. So I forget, did we save like the different stops in here or something? I can't remember what we ended up doing. Let me check called button. We just did shipment next stop. Okay. Oh, that's fine, I guess then, right? Should we do it? Let me see here. I'm going new. ETA. I think it should show the stop in like parentheses. So I'm thinking like this. Oh, I don't know what it's trying to do, but I think it's doing what I want it to do. And then I want to go... Yeah, no, they know that. I want to go... Shipment. Is it better to have like the facility name or like the city state or like what do you think for like hinting the... That's not what I want. Why does this seem huge? Like it feels like bolded. Oh, I know why. I want this to be text. Foreground. No, it's the same. Private facility name, there could be multiple stops in the same city. Okay, that's a good point. I guess I'll just go... This feels too big. I don't know. Why does it feel bolded? Is it because it's in the label? Font normal? Let me see. How does this look on like mobile? I think that's okay. Oh yeah, we got to figure out how to make it like scroll with the top, with the longer. That's an issue too. Okay. That was good. Is late. I mean, is late. I think is self-explanatory. So then, okay, so ETA is clear. So now let's look at Arrived at. Here we go. Maybe we should make this a component, so it's just reused. It's fine. Label. This is for current stop. Okay. Wait. Is loaded required. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know it did. I didn't even notice that it did that. Why does it want to do that? No, I like it. This should probably be here. Left at. That's current stop. Note. Okay, cool. So now, it's booked. I think dispatch we want to hook in somehow. I'm not sure how. Maybe we can put like a dispatch button down here. That could work. I don't know. Anyway, for now. Dispatched. Let's throw a driver on here. You know what I'm going to do right now? Add a link to this. Carrier details. Details? It's on shipments. There it is. Carrier. Here we go. Okay, button. Wait, cart content, carrier. Here we go. I want to make this a link. Let's go. Oh. This is a little tricky, huh? Can I guess I go like shipment carrier name. Here we no. I want it to be like this. Shipment.carrier.id. Perfect, there we go. That's what I was after. Okay, what is this wrong about? That's not right. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. And then I want this to actually be a link. Link. Wait, did it import that? Oh, sure. Does it work? Yeah, there we go. And I want to go target blank. We should make this more obvious that it's like a link though, huh? I should probably make the customers the same way, but we'll come back to it. I think it's okay for now. I think we go, oh, text primary, maybe that's what I wanted. Oh, primary color, it's freaking black, so it doesn't help, huh? Maybe we just add like a little like external link or something. What's it suggesting? Inline, margin left. One probably. Also, wait, it's not target blank doesn't work? Wait, why is that not working? href route. Wait, let me go here real quick. Inertia JS link. I would like it to open into a new page. Can I not do that? Surely. Okay. No? Is there not actually a target property? Target. I mean, there is. New window, open. Wait, what does open do? I want it to open a new window. Why did that not work? Target. They probably called it external. They probably called it external. What do you mean? Like the target? Like external like this? Like window. Oh, wait, here we go. Creating anchor links is discouraged as it causes open link a new tab window access with the component automatically. Wait. Creating a post? Okay, that's fine. We're not doing that. Can we not do this? It's kind of weird. We cannot. I guess we just don't want to use this kind of link, basically. I think that's like the takeaway. That's specifically for like inertia to handle single page, which we're not trying to do here, so. Guess we'll just do that. Alright, anyway. Cool, we got that in there now. So I'm gonna go driver, Garrett. Sure, here. Here. Garrett, save. Maybe we just make this actually a button, huh? I think that might look even better. Maybe we go, carrier.name. What are we wrong? Oh, because we gotta do... This is some kind of a horrible sin of a React thing that I'm doing here, I'm pretty sure, but it's okay. Class name equals inline. Wait, no? I guess it's because of this. Span. Wait, how's that happening? Class name inline. Class name. Weird. Okay, we're tight on time. We'll go back. This is fine. This is still an improvement. Easy. Easy. Okay, good enough. What did we do? Button. What, I don't remember what else we did so far. I'll push it out, see. Oh, the stops. Let's test it really quick. Okay. So it's dispatched, so now the ETA is the same place. Okay, cool. So we'll say arrived at. Boom. Garrett. Wait, why is it? Oh, because it's goofed. Whoops. Oh, look, it's like freaked out now. Time. Oh, it's like pretty freaked out. Let's see. It's actually doing okay considering the chaos that I just did. But there we go. At pickup. Stop the count. I lost all hope for front-end frameworks. Uh-oh, what's this? Really help me solve the issue. Just Euro. Oh gosh. Yeah, I would say, what's the point? What's the point? My gosh. Ridiculous. Pretty sick, dude. Thanks, man. Thanks for tuning in. All right. So anyway, we're at pickup. So we should see a loaded. Okay, wait. Actually, we should see left at. Boom. Love that. Looks so good. Let's go. Loaded, left at. Talk to Garrett. Add check off. In transit. Oh, dude, it's working so nice. I'm pumped. This didn't refresh, so we gotta fix that still. That's okay. So it's in transit. What was the scenario where they were different? Oh, wait, the ETA. Oh, wait, okay, hold on. So if I go backwards, well, it's loaded. That pickup. Now, okay, cool. ETA would be for the next stop. So we can update the ETA. So Garrett. I guess we could show the ETA here. I don't know. It's okay. Oh, we gotta like... We gotta make sure that's actually there. Okay, so this should have our ETA set now. Yeah, it does. Cool. Wait, was that right? Time is at 1:49. Wait, is that working right? Hold on, I want to try this. I don't know if we checked this before. So ETA. We're in America, Denver. This should set to... Oh, man, we're not doing this today. We're on a time crunch. You see it right here. All right, we're almost half hour in. But we should make this default to the time now in that time zone. Because that's confusing. Because that's not now. In America, Denver, whatever. Mountain time. Well, I'm pretty sure it's not. And that's confusing. When opening a date picker, the time should default to now in the given time zone. Right now, if you open a date picker that is null, it will default to showing your current time, i.e. 1:49 p.m. Eastern. Current time, but as the selected time zone. So say, i.e. 1:49 Eastern, open an MDT. If it's 1:49, open MDT. Date picker, it will show 1:45 p.m. MDT as the default. It should translate the time. That's probably not a big deal to do, but we're not doing it right now. Labels. Bug. I'm gonna call it a bug. I think that's a bug. Okay. We need to make... what's this? New check call. So we need to make... contact name is required. I can't believe that didn't work already, to be honest. Contact name. Also, why did that not fill? Right? Wait, is contact name nullable in here? Contact name. It is. Oops. Required. That's why it didn't work. Okay. So now if I go new check call. Whatever, sure. Okay, cool. Boom. Money. Money. All right. This is looking good. I think, yeah, this is looking good. It's funny that at delivery updates, but the stops don't update. I wonder why. What do we do? Contact name. We added the enters. Oh, let's get rid of this. Git add, git commit, git commit. Hints on stops for fields. Contact required. I don't know. Sure. Clean up. So the check show. Hey, boom, done. Clean up the check call list styling. Yeah, it does suck right now. Maybe a side card. What do you guys think? Should we do a side card? Should check calls be a little one? I mean, we should figure out what we want to put in here. I think it should be... I don't think it should be a table like this. Because I think that there's too much going on. I think it needs to be like a styled card probably still. But I think we should add in like links to the note probably. It probably doesn't have to be a link to the note. We can probably just be like expand the note or something and show like a hint. But we obviously want to show like if they flagged as late, blah 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 blah. What is this song? Some of these songs are a little hit or miss, huh? I'm gonna have to go through this list and like get the good rock songs out of this thing. Anyway, do you think a side card? Oh yeah, is this a long? Hold on. How does this look right now? Mobile. Let me check off. Ooh. Wait, why is ETA? They're at delivery. So if they're at delivery, we should hide ETA. Right? Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Eldorado, is there a scenario where you use ETA to be like ETA for unload? I mean, right now I've treated it as like arrival. Maybe we even, if we need to use it as like delivery, maybe it's even a separate field. But basically, is there a scenario where at delivery you would do a check call with an ETA if they're already at the delivery? I bet you would. I bet you would want to use ETA probably, but correct me if I'm wrong. Don't think so? Okay, cool. We'll just hide it then. Easier. So let's see, where is it? Like ETA, probably like it's like show fields or something. There we go. ETA. Wait. Is it just not refreshed? If it's not oh, it's at delivery is why. Shipment state dot at delivery. Okay, cool. Cool. Easy. Cool. Whoops. Nice. Looks good. Okay. What have we done? Okay. Hiding ETA for at delivery. Looks good. Okay. I wonder why this isn't reflecting. So side card, huh? Do you think it's gonna be too crowded there? I don't know if I'm sold on the side card. I don't know, maybe. We can try it. Let's try it. Okay, so it'd be like probably check calls partial or something. There you go. So let's see here. Card. Oh wait, is it actually like, hold on, it's in wait, what's broken? Arrived at does not exist on type check call. Oh, did we not update our check call type? Index types check call. We did not. Chat. Update this to match check call fields. Boom. Okay. Now it's wrong. Check call stop. Property stop does not exist on check call. Oh, yeah. True. It doesn't. Yeah, it's okay. I don't care. Maybe we'll come back. It's fine. We're on a time crunch. We fixed the brakes, so that's good. Okay. I can't believe you missed that. Yeah. Commit, check call type, script updates. All right. Fallen. Okay. Side card, right. Shipment check call. There we go. How do I decide if it's 1 or 2? Oh, I see. So I guess we'd put it under recent activity, probably. I hate how some of these are cards and some of them are not cards. It's so inconsistent. Okay. Where do we load check calls? Do they load in themselves? I forget. Check calls, refresh. Okay, they do. Okay, cool. That's good. We need to make this paged. Make this list paged 5 at a time. Make the next back buttons. Make sure the next back buttons are mobile friendly. I have no shame. This is a good use of AI. It's done this for search carriers a few times as well. It does pretty good. I don't care if the backend's paged. There shouldn't be that many check calls where the backend needs to be. I mean, there's always that chance, but for now, we just want to make the front end look nice. If you had 30 check calls, it wouldn't be that big a deal. I've heard of none of these bands before, by the way. I've heard of this. It's funny. I was gonna say I've never heard of like any of these, except I actually have heard of this specific one. I was scrolling this list earlier and didn't recognize any of it. It's funny enough. This is Magnolia Park, which I actually do know. That's hilarious. Well, okay, I know one of the bands on this playlist. I'm surprised this one isn't gonna get me a takedown, but I guess we'll see if I get an email. If the music stops, let me know. Or if the audio stops working, let me know. Let's see here. This is hey, does this look familiar? These buttons? I wonder why. Yeah, okay. Maybe I hate this delete button. Also, we use a different trash can icon. Oh my gosh, I just realized. That's funny. This one looks better. It's cleaner. I almost wonder if we should implement a right click. Maybe it's like long term, but it'd be nice to be like, oh, you just right click everywhere, or like long press on mobile. So you don't have buttons everywhere. You just be like, oh yeah, you just right click on the note and you get your context menu. Of course, overriding the right click is kind of annoying in its own way, I guess. There's drawbacks, so maybe not. That'd be nice for this too, actually, documents. To have a right click. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. This looks good. Paged. I like it. We just gotta make this look not like trash. Next. I'd avoid that sometimes. Oh, wait, spoiler. I'd avoid that sometimes. It's tedious for people copying and pasting and not using the keyboard. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. Okay. I'm gonna push this out. Oh wait, what else did we do? Oh, we moved it over. Yeah. Okay, and check calls, move to side card and page. We probably need to page other stuff too. But problem for another day. We have however many minutes that is. 84 minutes left. Okay. Cool. That. Make the pump cleaner. Check off styling. All right, we need to make this styling better. Let's think about this. Maybe I just ask AI to do it. Let's see if I can make the individual check call rows cleaner. We don't want to crowd it too much, but we want to show all the data. The check call. Actually, is check call resource? Do we have the note in here? Note. We do not. Wait, is this old too? What the heck? Okay, we need to update this too. Update this to match the fields and check call. Wow, we really like didn't update anything. That was dumb. Okay, so we should get the note. I think that's fine. That way we can actually show like a hint. I think that'll be nice. Looks good. Wait, what? Can view deleted records. No, I don't care about that. Oh, is this break now? No, but the other fields look, they actually show up now. Oh man, it's kind of annoying that we have to check loaded, unloaded at. Maybe we do track the current and next stop. Maybe we do actually. Because then we could say like ETA for facility and like say which one actually got updated and everything. Left, loaded, unloaded. Yeah, because like basically right now there's not a good way for us to tell if they were loading or unloading. Which sucks. So I think we either need to track the shipment state at time of create of this, or we need to track the stop. Like maybe the current stop. Maybe we do add stop to this. Alright, let me ask AI to clean this up really quick. Actually, let me push this out really quick. Add. Check. Call resource updates. Okay. And then we go shipment check calls. I think we say, clean up the list of check. Clean up the entry and check call lists so they are more concise and easy to read. We should show all the data available and have a way to delete, but we don't want excessive padding. Should be easy to glance and see what happened on a given check call. Alright, use the restroom real quick. They should update while it's changing it, which will be kind of funny to watch, so. Be back 1 sec. All right, what's the deal? How are we looking? Oh yeah, it looks way better. We need to put the time zone on here. Ooh, we gotta put time zone on there, don't we? Oh, we need stop. Oh, we need stop info. I just realized we do need stop info, so we can put the time zone in there. Because we're gonna want to show this in the relative time, so we definitely need to put current and next stop in here. Okay. I left a note though for one of these, right? Or no? Also, this is confusing a little bit, right? I mean, I guess it'd be obvious who you talk to. Okay, you know what? I'll take that. Let's go to trash real quick. Did it change the trash button just to... Okay. I think we still want to go with the other trash button. Trash. Yeah, this one. I think we want to go like this. Or we go ghost and go class name text destructive. What do you think? Oh, you can't really... I mean, you can see it on stream, yeah. Okay. What do you think? Red outline like this? Or like this? I think this looks worse. Although I don't love this one either, to be honest. What about outline? No, it looks worse too. I think we're gonna go with this. Although I don't love it, to be honest. I feel like this button is like way too bold. Like way too bold. Trash. Like I'm even gonna do that here. Ghost. Yeah, I think that looks way better. Yeah, I think they should all be the same. I agree. But I just think that like what they were before sucked. So I think we're on the same page. They should be the same. They should just be like this. Yeah, aggressive. That's a good way to put it. They look super aggressive before. Yeah, so that's another thing. I know you brought it up. So consistency here, like add note, and then like new check call. But then like here you click this and it's add. We're gonna like, I think I'm gonna create a like save card component that's like literally a plus sign, a pencil, and then the plus sign will just add to that section. It'll basically do this. So you'd probably put it in edit mode and then do this, I guess, in that case. There's another trash toucan we need to update. Which trash can do you like better? Lines or no lines? But anyway, my point is we're going to make these more consistent because they are a little bit different. I'm going to make the buttons like colored instead of black and white. So that's I actually have a ticket for that already. I think it's in here even. Turn. Here we go. The shipment edit pencils. Yeah. I like the no lines. Okay, me too. That's what I'm leaning for. Let me change the other one really quick. Trash too. I probably could have done a replace all, actually. It's pretty specific. Okay, there we go. Should be the same now. Boom. Cleaned up. Consistent. We'll hit a lot more of that, too, over the next, like, couple weeks as we're getting close to V1. Bounce button probably needs to be less aggressive, too. Bounce. Although I do love the ghost. Bounce, 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 bounce. Where is it? It's in a TypeScript file. Ah, that's way better. Oh, that's like 10 times better. Looks so much cleaner. Cool. Git, commit, consistent, destroy buttons. Well, ish. I mean, I guess there's probably other ones that I need to fix, but going in the right direction. I love the ghost. One of my favorite things we've done. Little fun touch. Alright, anyway. How much time we got? Where are we at? 7, almost down to an hour. This is fun. We should do this more often with the timer. Having a good time. Clean up check call styling. What do you think? I feel like it's still kind of hard to read. You know what I'm gonna do? This is a new. I'm adding this. I think this is fair because we might not get to this, but we should do make dates, save, stop to check call, update date, show and check call list to show in the right time zone for restop. Clean up the check call styling list so it's more condensed. I think that's good. I mean, I don't know. What do you think? Does it look horrible? Cards in cards? I don't love it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't love it. I don't really like cards in cards. Oh, we need a link to the note. Check call. Let me think here. Check calls. Those others. I think we have notes in here. Let me log this really quick. Console log data. Oh, I guess I don't know which one of these has a note, but just add a new one really quick. Check call. This is a note. Hey. Spoke to Garrett. Add. Okay. Note. Note does not load. Okay. Maybe make it a list without the cards and a bottom border. Yeah, let's try it. I agree. I don't like the cards and cards. Because I like the notes, too. Like, I hate this. And also, I think it's facilities. No, what is it? Oh, it's customers. Customers facilities looks horrible. Ew. This is gross. Yeah, we gotta fix that at some point. Okay, let's try it. Let me add the note here really quick. Go check all resource. I think note was already in here, right? Note when loaded, yeah. So I think we can go shipment check calls index. Let's probably check call controller. Check call index, collection check calls. Sort by created at descending. That's a good call. And with, is it with or load? With note. Check call. Also, this should be when loaded. Note. Return. Note resource. Yeah. Oh. What is this song? We have to listen through it now. Oh, I forgot to do the console log. This song is hilarious. Note. This is a note. Okay, yeah, so note.note. I think it's okay. That shouldn't be too heavy. Shouldn't be that many check calls. A little bit of double loading, but it'll be alright. Add a truncated show of the note that can be. Click to expand the full note on each check call if a note is present. This song stinks. Dude, yeah, I agree. This one gets the thumbs down for sure. I'm the main character running out of health. All right, that's it. I'll skip it. Hey, look, they're royalty free. What do you want from me? You know what I'm saying? Wait, what is it gotta... Bro, you don't even like Google stuff. Just do it. Okay. It's doing what I was hoping it would do. Ooh, that's... Okay. Actually, that looks kind of nice. However... What is it, truncate 100? Okay, let's do a new one that's like 100. Sup, dog? This is a long note, bro. Talk to Garrett. Add check call. I don't think we need like the line above it. Note. Note. I don't think we need the top order. Do we even need the margin? I don't think so. I think we just make the expand. Make the expand a show more button at the end of the note instead. I'm thinking like a show more that'll expand instead of like the little like the chevron. I don't think it looks that great. We can try Rage Against the Machine, but I don't know if it'll... I think it'll get me DMCA. I want to listen so bad. I'm in like in a real like Rage Against the Machine mode the last like month. Show more. Oh, it's perfect. Show less. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. What do you think? I think that looks pretty good. Show more. Wait, did that note not show over here, or just haven't refreshed? Okay. I like this. Yeah. Cool. We need to add who it's from. So let's go check call resource. Let's go creator. Is that what it is? Check call creator. Did user ID. We did creator, okay. We just need a name, right? I don't know if we want to load everything. Let's go with this when loaded creator. We go. Can I do this? Can I go? And then I can go check call controller, collection, check call, sort by, load. Can I do load creator dot name? No. Doesn't look like it. I just don't really need all that data. Oops. Add the creator, the by name to the list. At the dot creator dot name property. Okay. All right. I appreciate the follow. Thanks for hanging out today. We're almost at an hour. Bye, test 7. No, I hate that. Actually, it would look okay if it was stacked. Oh, sweet. We can actually just do that, I think. Div. Right? Should do it? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. Nice. I think this needs like some, like this needs grayed out or something. How do we do it up here? Wait, appointment type is grayed out, but everything else is not? It's weird. I guess appointment type's not actually used, is it? So it's just always like, we don't actually have time range support right now. We will in the future. I know it's something people are going to want. Okay, how's this looking? Let's do one with a couple things. So if we get this, would say unloaded, left at, they are doing great, broski. Contact, email, sure. Say it's late. Okay. Email. Okay, that's not bad. With like the contact and like this, that's solid. Actually, I like that approach. Looks like we're okay. It's a little crunched. Is late didn't show up though, huh? Is late. What are the other fields we have? Check, call. We got resource, right? So we can also mark them as. Wait, why is this still in here? Is that in the check call index too? Hold on. Or the type? Check call. No. So we also have reported trailer temperature, truck empty, and is late. Trailer temperature. Okay, let's add those really quick. We should also make sure we are showing if check call marked is late, truck is truck empty, and a reported temperature not already in the list. We need to do a refrigerated truck one. Oh, we're only just doing it for if there's a temperature, I think is what we were doing, right? I think so. Under an hour. Getting close. What do we got left? Is truck empty. So we need to add those. What do you say I have like a shipment status or shipment labels, shipment flags? What do you think? Shipment flags, shipment states, or I'm sorry, shipment flags, shipment statuses, or shipment tags? I'm leaning towards shipment flags for like it's late or truck is empty or stuff like that. I'm gonna make it like a super bit. It's basically gonna work like a tagging system, but I like flags as the term. If it's late, if it's not equal, fine. Okay. Well, flags. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I think we just only show if... Do we already have reported trailer temperature? We do. Okay, cool. I think we say... I think we just say if. I mean, it should always be true. Okay. So I marked one of these as late, right? I think. Did I not? Didn't I? Or no? Is truck... where are we at? Is it... We are delivered. Oh, cool. So I can say, is truck empty, Garrett? Truck's empty. Oh, late, yes. Oh, it's like... Okay, I see. No, I want to stack those, I think. No matter what. They should always be... let's see here. I don't think we want to wrap these. I think we go flex column. Flex column. I don't think... Yeah. Yeah, it's way more readable. I feel like late yes should stand out more. Late. I think it should be like text destructive maybe. And I think we just be like truck is running late. Truck is late. Yeah, that looks great. I think we do the same thing here basically. But we do happy path, which is success or something. I can't remember. I think I like did I add success? I think I might have. Hold on. Tailwind. I feel like we did at one point. Destructive. Confirm. I think we should add like a success. Say destructive. Wait. I don't know what I'm doing, I'll be honest. Oh, is it like down here? No? Let me just do this. Yeah, I don't know what success is. It's probably not a real thing, huh? Tailwind destructive. I haven't been on this. I haven't actually been on Tailwind site in forever. So destructive. Utility classes? Is that a Shadsian thing? I mean, I guess it could be, actually. I don't know. Here's a list of the variables for customization. Oh, it is. Oh, it totally is. Okay. So we should add... to add new colors, add them to your CSS file and your Tailwind config.js file. Okay, fine. We're not doing this right now. I'm just gonna say, we don't really have an accent color. I really want it to be green. We're not quite there yet. Truck is... Oh, there it is. Truck's empty. I guess we'll just go... I guess we'll just do nothing. That's fine. I think we'll add like a green and a red, like a success and a destructive and like stuff like that. That'll be useful. For now, this is fine though. Okay. Cool. What do you think? How's it looking? Looks okay? Passable? think it's passable. It's a little cluttered. Oh, we need to get rid of the cards. We need to get rid of cards and cards. I was just looking at like the individual things. Let's get rid of the cards and cards thing though real quick. How did they even do this? Did they like literally make a card? It did. Okay. What if I just do this? When I go order top. Stop. There we go. Padding, probably not that much. What do you think? How's that look? Too much? Too cluttered? I think that works. I think I'm gonna go with it. Unless you hate it. Did I leave my console log in here? I did not. Check call list formatting. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay. We'll do that down here too in the future. We need to add time zones to like every date in the future. So I need to make a pass at that in the future here too. Or like make sure that it's local time and like converted correctly. We need like just a component for like convert date or whatever. A hook, I guess, maybe? I don't know. But anyway. I think this looks good. So we'll go. I don't think we need to put the stop in here. Yeah, check call. More condensed, yep. Make new check call button cleaner. Let's look at the making it update when you add one. Let's do that next. So like when I add a new check call right now, go create. It works. If people hate it, you can change it easy. I feel like that means you don't like it, but that's okay. I also don't love it. I don't know. I think these need to be updated to look a little cleaner, and then it'll look better. This sounds like the Doom soundtrack. It's awesome. Anyway. So we're doing a redirect back with success check call. Right? Let's go to new shipment. Pending. So when I add one, so we're pending. Oh, there's no, right, okay. Hey, look, we can do this now. So much faster. Go here. Okay. So, dispatch, great. Check call, ETA. If I update the ETA for the central logistics hub. Oh wait, hold on. Before I do that, let me take a step back. Let me order these. Make these make sense. Pickup. For 28th. Delivery for. Sure. Okay. So we're dispatch. Check call. ETA. Boom. Add check call. Oh, actually it shouldn't work, right? Oh, there's a temperature on this one too. 32. I should put it, it's in Fahrenheit there, huh? Great, test. Okay, so ETA does not update. This updates. I don't think notes did either. Let me add a new one. He's doing great. Okay, so notes didn't update either. There's temp. I think it's because they're self-contained. since they get their own data, when we do that load back, it doesn't force a refresh of the notes because it's the same shipment. So it's almost like we need to... Because, like, hold on, if we go into shipment stops list, I'm pretty sure... Well, actually, we do get stops in here. But ETA doesn't update, right? No, it doesn't. Oh, wait, it does update. Oh, weird. We need to just force a re-render somehow. Shipment stops. Wait, what? So shipment stops is getting the stops. Where is this coming from? Show stops. Wait, that's weird then. I'm surprised it's not working. I guess because like this... No, I'm surprised it doesn't work. Is it because mapped stops? Is it this? Mapped stops. Get saved stops. Oh yeah, look, when we cancel, we set the data back to the saved stops. That's what's happening. Set data stops. Okay, wait, so it's actually the inertia. Wait, is it inertia freaking out again? Do we loop the data instead of stops? Oh, we do. So it's inertia's form handler. How is this not throwing an error? Shouldn't this be a use memo? Or a use callback? On stops. I don't understand why that wouldn't be the... Oops, wouldn't be the case. Right? Because now, I'm 99% sure, so it's 238. So if I go here and go 29th, 242... Talk to test. Okay, I'm wrong. 248, but look. So stops isn't... Stops isn't updating, but it is, right? Use effect. Okay. Let's just try this. Console.log stops. Okay, so if I do this, new check call. Blah, 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 ETA, sure, add. Look, it runs, stops. And this should be 243 or something for the ETA. ETA 43. Wait, so the use effect is happening. Oh. So this doesn't force... Okay. So basically, we need to figure out some way... I think we need to go like... Dude, this... Okay, wait, we had to do some like weird stuff with the refs, remember? Hold on. Use ref. Where was that? We just did that. Where was it? Oh, here we go. The accessorial stuff. What? I'm just skipping the song already. I already know I don't like it. Edit rows. So this is save. Or wait, no, this is something else. Here we go. Oh, this is how we hooked in all the different, right, this is how we hooked in the check calls updating. Press check calls. So the data is there. It's literally just... Oh, wait. So should I just be doing... this instead then? Hold on. What if I do this? Ooh. No, that's not gonna work. How do I make this reset? I guess I could just use... I guess I just need to go like this. Use effect. When stops change, we need to go set data stops to get save stops. We just need to trigger it again. I think. This might be an infinite loop, though. I'm not sure. Because inertia's like that. Because we have to also bring in now set data and get saved stops. And this is where we get weird. Let's do this. Just make it easy. Console log stops. Okay. Yeah, look. Infinite loop. Yeah, because we need it on freaking stops. But I guess it should re-render with get saved stops, right? So we don't actually need this. Just go console dot log loop. See what happens. Yup. Okay. Still doing it. We gotta do... Okay, hold on. Let me just not break my computer. We have to do the reference thing we did before, I think. How much time we got? 40 minutes. Oh, man, we're getting to crunch time. How much do we got left? We're close. We're close. This kind of happens. Maybe we could push off this label system for Wednesday. We can at least see those in the flags now, like, or in the check call history. Making the check call button cleaner. I mean, yeah, it's all right. Probably not gonna get done, but we made great progress. And I'll take that. Anyway. So, yeah. So the stops are updating, but because we're using... I think it's because we're doing this. Wait, const. Wait, do I want to be... should it be const? Wait, what does use callback? Let me look at another example. Wait, dude, it is const, okay. I don't understand why this doesn't work, to be honest. I guess it's just because this is like handling its own state. We I know, I know. I know. I do feel good about the progress we made, though, in the short amount of time. It's looking a lot better. Dang. Yeah, it's like this ref thing again. We run into this like every other day, I feel like. We run into this stupid inertia problem. And I'm just not sure. Because we thought, like, I thought we maybe had taken care of it before with the reference thing. It's not this. That's like passing it back out. Yeah, it's like this that we did. Because it doesn't have to be in the dependency, right? Oh, maybe it does. Maybe we actually didn't solve it. Maybe it's just we haven't run the artisan check yet. Wonder if it's gonna yell at us for that. I thought we did stuff around this though, didn't we? With like form? Am I crazy? Use form. Where did we do that? I swear we did this. Ah, this is a tough one to get stuck on. Dang it. 36 minutes to go. It's always inertia, man. I go back and forth on using this thing. It's how much time have we lost to this exact problem with using their forms? It's like all the time, I feel like. Because basically, I mean, it should not be that complicated. Like, shipment stop list has... I'm literally passing in the new stops. It has the stops. These are updated. These are all updated. These are all updated. It's just that because we set the value here, use form does not re-trigger. And if we go use effect like this, this is infinite loops because set data, when you set data is then reinitialized under a new value, I think, which then triggers itself. Yeah. So you can't use a use effect and use the form. So it's like we need to like make it a manual. Like when you click edit button. Set edit mode true. Is there one case of that? Yeah, it's almost like this needs to be... Yep, exactly, like this. So now, I think, if I'm understanding correctly, so see 243, we go here, ETA, it's gonna be 54. Add check call, 43, but when I click this, it should be 50. Okay, so that works, and then now it's fine. And so I think maybe what we need to do is just say our view just uses the stops directly. Edit mode. Oh, and each of these is doing it. So that's easier said than done, I guess. Dang, I hate this. I'm stumped. I'm stumped. How do I get this thing to freaking refresh the form state without infinite looping? I know we've asked AI this like 100 times and it's never gotten it right, so we'll try again. How do I refresh this form state when the past and stops update without causing an infinite loop using a use effect? I don't think, yeah, you can't use. I literally said don't do that. This causes an infinite. Oh, actually it won't because set data is not in there. This is against the rules since we don't have set data in the depths array. Okay, but that's gonna like. What's it doing? Holy, that's disgusting. I'm not doing this. No, we're not doing that. Any React pros, inertia pros in the chat, send help. I have 30 minutes. Dang. Oh, so frustrating. How many times? I mean, I'm gonna start keeping track of the hours lost. I think I swore that this would accept like a. I just don't understand why. You just really shouldn't use it for display, basically. So we're doing if edit mode. We're doing data.stops for each, yeah. And then we're doing edit mode to plug it all in. So I think we would really need to like totally separate edit and read, basically, in order to make this work better. But then we have then they're separated, which kind of sucks, but then we could basically loop it on the props for display. I'm definitely skipping whatever this song is. Dude, some of these songs are probably don't have copyrights for a reason, maybe? I don't know. Ay. This is painful. I mean, I could just literally be like set data. What happens if I do this? Wait, what? Set data. I think it's gonna freak out stuff. I think this will cause a re-render. I think it's like the same problem basically. Yeah, it does. Okay. What is it memo? Only recompute memo one of the dependencies has changed. Versus use effect. The values in the list change, yeah. I swore we didn't I really thought that we like came across how to fix this at some point. But I don't remember what it was. Which is really unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Ugh. Freaking inertia, bro. Stupid forms. How do we force this to happen? Is there like a reset I'm supposed to use? There's like reset, right? What if I do like use effect? Type is not assignable to parameter of type stops. Wait, what? Why not? Argument of type is not assignable to parameter of type stops. What? I don't know. Let's just see what happens. Sure. So it'd be 301. Oh. Wait, how did it break already? Wait, what? How did that even? Oh, it's already infinitely looping. Probably because reset's changing. But see, if we get rid of this, it's fine. Well, maybe. Oh, weird. Never mind. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, dang it. I mean, to be fair, let's see, stops, data stops, edit mode. Oh, this is like adding a stop. We kind of need to manage it that way, though. But I guess what we really need to do is like manage it outside of the form. That's probably the right way to do it. Is basically say, I think it'd be like, this is probably what we need to do. Snap stops, get safe stops. I think we're gonna go like const stops, stop state, I guess. I don't know. Equals use state. Like this. And then it'd be like, state stops. Yeah, wait, go back. What is this wrong with? Shipment stop is not assignable to parameter type shipment stop. Wait, what is it doing before then? Oh. There we go. Yeah, it'd be like this. And then all these data dots would be updated. I think this is gonna do it, but it's just brutal. Data dot stops. Hello? Maybe? Stop state. Dude, look at all this. This thing sucks. No? There you go. Okay. Button, click, stop state length. Okay. And then it's gonna be like, wherever patch is basic, update stops, yeah. So basically, update stops needs to go like this. I'm pretty sure. I think we just fixed it, but I think it's kind of a lot. But let's just see if this works at all first. So if I go in here, let's add ETA to the 21st. Oh, did I mess up? 21st, done. Oops, maybe refresh. 21st. Oh, weird. It'd be like ETA, let's see. Confirm times to stop that ETA. Oh. Yeah. So I need to set data. It's the same deal. Oh gosh, come on. Alright. Update the rest of the data and we want to use our new shipment state instead. Set. Basically, we're gonna have it like manage our state ourselves, and then we're only gonna set the inertia form like at submit time. This is probably how we need to do it everywhere. Yes. Perfect. And then we should still be setting data here. Perfect. This might have an issue. I'm not sure. Okay. So now here, go 21st. Done. Okay, looks great. Save. Perfect. Now if I go here, if I go cancel. Wait, what? How did it get to there? Wait, did it not save? 21st, save, save. Stops, update, looks great. Uh-oh. I think it's because we're setting this right here. Hold on. I have a theory why this isn't working. I don't think it's actually updating them correctly. ETA 28, yeah. I think it's because basically when you do this, we're doing when we do, well, no, it should be updated. Set data. Set stop state. Okay, wait, so maybe I'm confused. ETA. Okay, on change. Updated stops is the stop state, defining the one we want to update, set the ETA, and then we're setting stop state. Okay, so we go console log, updated stops. Update ETA. Wait. Okay, 28th. Edit. Oh. It's not updating because the ship, now we're managing it separately. Wait, no, it wasn't saved though. I went on refresh, so never mind. Updated stops is the 21st. Wait, so why is that not working? Can we just not set it at the same time? Is that why? Like, I think if we set data here and then patch immediately, the data doesn't set before it sends it. I feel like we ran into this before. Can I do data? Maybe it's here. Data. I'm pretty sure we can't use it in here. Although we could try. Form errors. Oh, then our form errors aren't found anywhere. Do we even use these? Yeah, we do. Dang. Inertia's ruining my run here. We're so close. It's just, yeah, it's that the state doesn't update. I think we've done this before by doing like a timeout or something goofy, but I don't want to do that, basically, if we can avoid it. It's not updating our data here. We could reflect it with a use effect, I suppose. Use effect. Right? Why can't we do this? Oh. I think we can do this. Set data. Okay. Just console log here. See what happens. Okay, there's stop state, update, stop state. Now if we go 21st, done. Okay, that might work. Alright, so 254. We're to, I don't know, 645, sure. Alright, so it's 23,645. 23,645. I think that the seconds fall off. Yeah, it does. That was CDT, right? It didn't change something there? Yeah. Okay, I think that'll do it. Seems unnecessarily difficult. Yeah, I agree. I think the lesson learned here. So next time this happens and I'm like, how did we do that? Blah, blah, blah. basically, I think we need to not use inertia's forms to manage the state of our component. I don't know, like, actually, what does inertia say? Inertia form. Like, I felt like they acted like use it, right? Or am I crazy? Forms. Use state. Okay, wait. Form helper. Inertia includes a form helper to then help reduce the amount of boilerplate. Use form, submit. Yes, well, they actually recommend doing it with doing set data. But see, the problem with doing it this way is if you pass in a new state, inertia ignores. Does it say anything in here about like using client-side validation, set your manual, blah, blah, blah. When a form that was successful will be true, forms having recently successful to reset the default become outdated, you can use the defaults method to update them. Then the form will reset to the correct values. To instruct inertia storm forms data. Okay. In the event you need to get more control of form, feel free to use. Sets the current values as the new defaults. So wait, defaults are... Wait. Okay, wait. Let me try this. So they're saying there is set defaults. So then can I go use effect? See, I think set defaults is gonna have the same problem probably. But we'll try it. Let me do a console log here. Console.log stops. Defaults. Okay. What do I have it under? Stops. 22. Save. Okay. So if I go here, ETA, 29th, boom, talk to the test guy, add. So stops. But so the form re-renders in that case. Why does it reset the values at that point? What other stuff is in here? I mean, reset, but it seems like reset. I wonder what transform does. The problem with reset is it resets reset, right? See if I go reset and I go. I'm pretty sure reset itself reruns. Yeah. So reset itself gets a new initialization value when you reset. So I think what we need to do is be like lit reset ref equals use ref reset. And then I could say reset ref, and then I could say if reset current. I think. Ooh. Why did it run so many times? The 30th. Oh, it's not even working. Because I guess stops is changing or something. And since stops is changing, I don't even know. What, so reset? Oh, reset ref would be changing. Oh, so we would go like... Then you'd have to have a reset. Do I not have to do this? Is that why? Does that fix it? I wonder. There's gonna be like 200 messages. I know we just suck. I need to go find a Discord or something. And be like, hey, somebody give me the short. What am I screwing up? Because I'm for sure doing that. Oh, it's actually a lot less than I thought. Get save stops is missing. Oh. Oh, wait, it didn't complain about the ref. Wait, so maybe I... Wait, really? So maybe I can do this. Wait, so maybe this is it. Get save stop function makes the dependencies of use effect change on every render. Maybe I just need to do this though. I don't actually need set defaults. I just need this. I don't even need this. Wait. Can I just do this? Wait, this might be it. Does this actually work? Edit. Actually, hold on. Let me put a log in here. Console.log and use effect. And we'll do is resetting. Console.log is resetting. Okay. Wait. Okay, and use effect is resetting. Perfect. 30th. Save. Let's see. It's super goofed because the defaults are wrong. So wait, do I just need to set data? Const. Set data ref. Wait, I can reset 2 values, right? Or no? No, I can't. Okay. Wait, so can I just do this then? Set data ref current. See, I would think this would set it to the defaults though, right? Oh, but the reference is... I think this won't work. I think this won't work. We'll try it. I think we're close. It's something with these refs, I think. Yeah, that didn't work. So stops, changes. Dang, man. I don't know. Yeah, I kind of think we just need to, not... Like, I don't understand how you would ever do this. Realistically. Basically, if you ever need to change the form outside of the component, it would never work. I don't understand, too, because, like, the other thing is... Hold on, let me log I go console.log data, go data.stops. So this should show, right? Like, okay. Stop 1, ETA. Actually, let's do this. Stops 0 dot ETA. Okay. So there's our ETA, right? It's on the 30th. If I go here, still the 30th. If I go here, 23rd, save, boom. Now it's the 23rd, right? When I click save, it's the 23rd. I don't know why it's re-rendering. When I go here, if I put in, what is the 23rd? So I go 29th and add. I'm not sure why it renders twice there. That's a little weird. But then when I edit this, when I click edit here, it's going to do set data. I just want to like literally... Wait, maybe that was it. Hold on. So set data ref. We get the ref of set data. I don't want this. I actually want... Wait, what, don't I want reset here? I do want reset, right? Reset ref. Because the default should be this, which should update. Right? Like, why would that not happen? Console.log. Get saved stops 0.eta. Okay, wait. 29th. Check call. 23rd. Test. Add check call. Is resetting. Okay, but what is stops 0.eta? 23rd, how? Alright, well now I'm lost. Because now it's saying it's not actually updating the stops property yet until I click this somehow. Even then, look, it's like the 23rd. Oh, wait, okay, maybe I'm wrong. So it is the 23rd. Okay, 23rd in each, that makes sense. But then if I go to 29th, okay, so wait, so it... So it's just, yeah, it's just saving. So these are correct. So this just doesn't get reset. So I need set defaults to run. And then I need to run a reset. But that's... Then this has got to go in here. As well as get saved stops. Oh, time's up. All right, we lose. We were close though. Dude, inertia got us again, man. No, it's like something to do with the fact that like, basically what's happening is this form is saving its state by itself. So when I pass in new stops, it just ignores them because it says, oh, I've already got it. It's these ones that I did the first time I loaded. And so what we're trying to say is like, hey, sometimes when the stops, like when we pass in a new stop, I want it to reload. But it only runs this once. So I need to figure out how to like force it to update the state. The problem is if I do a set default like this, where I say like when the stops change, set defaults, does it return anything? No. It, set defaults is going to update these as I want. It saves stops. I don't understand why this can't be in here. Because this shouldn't change that. I guess because setting defaults is going to cause a re-render, and we need to put this into a callback. Use callback. That should be stops. I mean, I don't know. This might work. I'm not actually sure. Okay, so it's the 29th. If I change it to the 22nd. Like, I don't understand. In UE resetting. Because we're setting the defaults right here. Maybe it's like the old one? Dude, I hate this. I think we just need to stop using inertia forms for, I think we basically should just use inertia forms for submitting, I guess. I think this helper is just ultimately cost us a couple days of work over the last couple months, probably. So it's probably time to move away from it. That just is what it is. Cause I just don't understand how to update inertia form from outside. How to force inertia form to reset when props change. To force inertia forms to reset, you can use preserve state false when submitting the form. No, that's not it. Watch. Wait, what's this? You can use a watcher to update the form's default values whenever the props change. Wait, is that it? Maybe that's it. What is watch? Remembering state. Okay. What if I don't want to do this? Store. Truly a helper. Let's see. What time is it? 1 second. Let's see here. All right, yeah, I've kind of got to go. I'm sorry we didn't get these done. I think we made pretty good progress. This looks a lot better. I actually do like the check calls over here. I think we can clean up the way it looks a little bit still, but I think overall it looks pretty good. We're going to clean this more up on Wednesday, maybe? We're probably just going to be working on check calls the rest of this week, I'll be real. I think there's just enough work here still to clean this up. So we'll probably be working on most of the rest of the week still. You move it above documents. Yeah, I can do that. Should we just swap documents and recent? And yeah, we can do that. Let's do that. What is it? Shipment check. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think that looks better. Yeah, I think it's good progress regardless. It was fun putting a timer on, so I think I'm gonna do that again. We'll do that again Wednesday when we're back. I think we'll probably end up working on this all week. There's just enough work here, like I said. So finances will probably be next week. I know we keep pushing everything out. It's just is what it is. The timeline is gonna be what it's gonna be a little bit. So I really want to. Let me spend like 5 more minutes. I'm not gonna log off yet. I want to spend like 5 more minutes looking at this. Let me add the thing I just did. Status. Oh, I ran the linter. Ooh, I didn't think about that. Whoops. Didn't totally think that through. That's good. Okay, we actually pushed all this out, I think. Reorder docs and check calls and linter. I'm actually surprised the linter wasn't more angry. I mean, there's stuff we gotta fix, but I thought it was gonna be like super angry, but it was totally okay. Just a couple. All right, so we gotta figure out. Use form. There's no other like props we can pass this, right? No. Remember key is the other one. Because I basically just want to go like use effect. I mean, this is really all I want to do. Save stops as callback already, right? I did that. Yep. So what do we do? Get saved stops. And then we just need set data. But this, I think this was a I mean, sure, it doesn't really matter. I think this was an infinite loop when we did this before. Let me try. Update to the 16th, done. Looks good. Save, 16th, looks good. New check call, date, 28th. Wait, did I fix? Did I just do it? Wait, did I just do it after all that? Was it that close? Am I missing something? Get save stops and stop. Yeah, we want to. Actually, we don't even need that. We just really need this. Actually, we don't even need this. Let's do. Or no, yeah. Yeah, we can leave stops. That's fine. Doesn't really matter, but Wait, did we? I think we did it. So if I go, don't touch anything. So if I go to the 21st and add this, it should update stops. We did it. Okay, so you know what's really frustrating about this whole thing is that we actually, what I thought was the fix, I don't know what I messed up. I think it's because get saved stops wasn't a callback earlier. I think that's why when we came into this originally and I was like, oh, wasn't there something we did to fix this last time? I specifically was like, I think it's that we used references to get saved, like the set data, and used that instead of doing it directly, so we didn't have to pass it through the depths array. That's what I was thinking. I'm 99% sure we could go back and watch that I tried this earlier and it did not work. And I think it's because saved stops was not using a callback. And since it wasn't, saved stops was getting redefined every time we re-rendered with the update, which then caused the use effect to trigger, which caused the set again, which is why it was an infinite loop earlier. So I think our problem earlier was that save stops needed to be a callback. So in the future, we can do this, but if we want to reflect props into our form, we have to use ref with the set data. Which makes sense. Because basically what happens is set data is going to get reset, right? That was the whole problem. By doing this, we detach this from set data being redefined here. It's like captured in the like single render. It's like keeps that state only. All right, well, hopefully I can remember that next time. I think I will. But this should work now, so. Shipment stops update with check all updates. So basically now when the page re-renders, if the stops change, the shipment stops will reflect the change correctly. Surely you will, I know. I don't think we ever actually solved this. I think it was something else that we did that I was like, oh, I bet that's how we could solve this next time. So now we've actually done it, so hopefully I'll remember. Because that's what I was looking, I was like, I thought we did, but I think we just did. I think it was in this. I think it's because we were doing this use callback thing. Here it was. This is what it was. It was when we did this. Because we did this, and I was like, oh, look. When you have references, you don't have to include them in the dependencies array. Which is like the main problem we basically have with the inertia forms, is that we have to include it in the dependencies array. And I think when we did this, I was like, oh, we could totally use it to fix inertia's forms when we have that problem. So, yeah. So anyway, oh, notes needs to do it too, right? Notes. Let's see if we can do notes too, and then we'll be done. Because this should be it. I think the problem with notes is, yeah, the notable type. So these aren't changing because the shipment ID doesn't actually change. Yeah, so we need to trigger notes through an event, which we did already, right? Dispatch. No? Oh, it's dot emit, not dispatch. No? Okay, maybe not. It was in the check calls thing I was thinking of. I hate that the index does not update. Did we not end up using... Oh, we did. The event bus thing. Here we go. This is what we did. So basically, if there's a note, we want to... Is it not emit? Here it is. So I think we want to do emit. Actually, let's go if. Let's just move this to the top. We want to go if. Post check store. Data dot note. Note added. Let's do note change. That feels better. And then inside of... Oh, actually, types. We could do a helper for this. This is actually a good case for a helper, probably. You know, we talked about helpers before on this. Wait, I might use event bus. Because we could do like const emit note changed, and then we do notable type. Notable. Wait, notable. There we go. Like this. Yes. No changed. Report, shipment ID, right? So then we go, notes. There's helpers we should do in here. So, let me check call. This whole like thing we did with subscribe and all that. We should be able to do this, I think, in that hook. Right? Because I'd like to be able to just go, like, use subscribe or something. I don't know. Or like subscribe to. And then we could like subscribe to note or something. I don't know. There's a better way to do this. Actually, we don't even need to do notes. Wait, what did we do for this? Shipment check calls. So we're saying on shipment ID change or refresh. So we do like, yeah, it would be like on the notable type basically. Actually, it might have been right. Notable ID, also the notable type. Notable type. Fresh notes. See, there's got to be a better way to like put this together. Right. So we do subscribe reference. This would actually be like subscribe to notes or something, but we can just do this for now. It's okay. All right. Then if I go new chat call with a big note, whatever. Boom. Reflecting. All right, cool. So basically, there's two categories. One, something that's brought in at top level page, which will auto reflect on a redirect back. So shipment stops, all that stuff. That'll auto reflect because the page is essentially reloading with all the data and it plugs it into the components. That's taken care of. That's why we have the inertia helper to like watch for prop changes. Category 2 is this, notes or check calls where they're self-contained and they're monitoring themselves. And for those, we need to hook into our event bus that we've built. So those are like the two categories of like updates that can happen right now. And what we'll probably do in the future is make like a event bus event for like shipment page update, like shipment changed, and it causes like the whole inertia page reload that we do. So we can just trigger that, but so they can all go through the event bus essentially in the future. But regardless, I think we're good now. I think we've at least checked the boxes. We need to probably clean this up, this process up somehow. I'm gonna make a ticket for this. Let me do, so we can say check call reflex now. So we just need to clean up some stuff, add the stops, all that. I might just do that tomorrow, honestly, off stream. We'll see. Update the event bus handler to be more contained. More contained on front components. Plus one off code per component. C nodes.tsx. This code should be more abstracted for reuse. This also happens in shipment check calls. Shipment check calls. This is an improvement, I guess, a feature. I don't know. Okay. All right, I gotta get out of here. I think this is good still. A good progress. It'll be done by Wednesday for sure. I think this should be, the rest should be pretty small. Clean up some of these buttons and stuff. Then we get into finance. Redo this. So we'll be into it by the end of the week for sure. But I think Wednesday we'll still be working on this a little bit. So anyway, thanks for hanging out. Have a good rest of your Monday, and I'll be back again. I should be back in on Wednesday. So I'll see y'all then. See ya.